Hey y'all, this is Thunderbird Backyard Garden. Come to show y'all my haul from house. And I'm gonna also plant something today or start some seeds today. This is the package. I like this package, old school paper, you know. And I got some seeds. And I also started a little the cheapest subscription I could find because I don't got it like that. But anyway, I got some Swiss chard, which I can't plant until early spring. I can plant these right now, but I already started some, so I'm gonna wait till next spring to plant these. And then I got the Texas super sweet onion, and I can only plant these in early spring, so I'll have to wait till spring to plant these. Then I got the chamomile, and I got two of them. But I got chamomile because, as y'all know, I use the rest of my chamomile, and none of them germinated. So I'm gonna have to wait till early spring to start chamomile, which is sad because that's my favorite tea to drink, and I did two of those. And then I ordered some onions. As y'all know, I had a hard time uh, not harvesting, but germinating onions. So I ordered some sweet ones, Texas sweet, and then I ordered these because my first year I planted the ones from the store, but they did very well in my yard. But I haven't been able to get an onion this year, so I'm going to start these for fall. And I think that's all I'm going to start today is the uh, red Creole onion. So that's all I can start today. And then I also got a thanks neighbor, enjoy a little gift from our garden to yours. And they are called Shiogi beets. And my daughter loves beets, so I can't plant these until I can plant these for the fall too. So I think you direct sow beets. You can direct sow beets. So I'll direct sow these tomorrow out in the garden. And that's what I'm gonna plant for this right now, but the rest of them have to wait till early spring. And that was my haul. And I do have some other stuff coming from house. So it ain't much, but it's what I can afford. So what we're gonna do today is and I already prepared my soil, which I poured hot water on the soil because I have noticed that can you see the steam coming off of it? I have noticed that when I don't do this, the little bugs, the little gnats be horrible, you know. And I think that has a lot to do with my some of my seedlings not coming up because you can see a lot of gnats on them. And I also had a little sticky things, but I haven't put them up in a while. But I still have them though. Anyway, you know how I start my seeds. If you're new here, you don't. But if you're not new here, you know I store my seeds in these little trays, and they germinate beautifully in these. So what I do is, let me see if this is too hot to put in there. I don't want to grab no hot soil. Do y'all see the smoke coming off of this? Can y'all see the smoke coming off of it? You probably can't, but I have to start back doing that because when I planted the other day, uh, when I planted the other day, when I planted the other day, the I noticed that soil, I noticed that when I came in here to water the other day, the there was some gnats just crawling around on the newly planted things I had put in here. So I'm just gonna start doing that to the soil, so it won't be like that. And I think I should wait till this cool off too to put those seeds on it because it's still hot. But in the meantime, I could show y'all another hobby that I have. No, I'm not gonna do that today either. I've already showed y'all my seedlings and everything, but I'll go ahead and just be patient. And I'll be patient because I am a little bit impatient. And the garden is supposed to teach you patience. So I'll just wait for this to cool off. Ugh. And then I'll plant my seeds. And all I'm going to do is just sprinkle them on the top and then sprinkle some soil on the top of it. That's all I'm going to do. So those are direct sowed. I don't need to plant those. So I'll do my red Creole. Oh, I'm messing up the package. Okay, take these off. You already got your soil in there. But anyway, if you're planting, how's your garden doing? I hear a lot of people saying that they're down here in Texas. A lot of people are saying that the sun is burning up their crops. I mean their plants, and mine's are too. But you know they do that every year. So what's the difference? Anyway, I opened this up and it comes with. I forgot that they come with these. You don't have to have them. So I'm just gonna lay it across or try to get it in here sideways. Yeah, I'll put it sideways until I put it out in the yard, and then when I put it in the yard or up pot it, I'll have it. So right now, I'm not gonna do too much of. Yeah, because I don't want to use all these up before. They said the germination, okay, the back of this package also says that the germination rate on these seeds is 83%. They're untreated. You plant them a fourth in depth. Spacing is 4 inches. Row spacing is 12 to 18 inches. Days to maturity is 110 days. I might not have that, but we're going to try anyway. So I'm just going to sprinkle these kind of around the soil. And you know, once they germinate, I'll up pot them. And I'll come back and show you how I up pot. People be like, some people may think, oh, she's going to disturb the roots, and I do. And everything that I do out of these, I just take a little fork, pick them out of there, put them in another thing, and put them in a smaller, a bigger pot, or in their own pot, I should say. I have some stuff over there that I need to up pot, so I guess I'll do that. And I'll use this soil for up potting. And it's got this tag on it, so all I have to do is open it to find out what it is. See if I can spray a little water on top. I didn't push them down either. Push them down into the soil because it says a fourth. And I really don't want to cover these, but I guess I will. I'll put a little soil on top of them. Push that down on top of them. And then, because this has to been real good for me to plant this way, so I don't want to change I don't want to change what's not broken. You know, I spray it a little bit. Spray this inside because I heard that the mist, and that gives it a humidity. And that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna put it on my germination station. Give me a minute. I'll be right back with the rest of my stuff I'm planning on planting today. So I'll put you back here. And at the end, I'll let me get these. Let me see what I'm gonna put. These. And then Swiss short. These two. Okay. Why I didn't get this. Okay, so what you need to do is take this over here, put it on top of this. Okay, then I'm planting beyond. Okay, guys. All right. It's kind of tight back here. I'm a big girl. I need some room. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and up pot the rest of these plants. These, I'm going to up pot the rest of these rosemary. And then I'm going to up pot the rest of the Swiss chard. And then this is a comfrey. I'm going to go ahead and up pot that. Because I've already taken plants out of these. I just actually, once I take the plants out, I actually hydrate it again and put it in the window to see if any more seeds pop up in there. And they did on both of these. So I'm going to up pot those. I know they're probably small, but I'm going to do it anyway because that's what I do. And I'll move these over to the side. And this is the pots I'm going to use for this one. And they're a little dry, but I'll get them all hydrated again. Just add them to. We don't have to add nothing. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is, they're kind of moist still anyway. I just loosen up the soil and it's still moist a little bit. And I'll just water them from the bottom. I'm done putting them in there. Soil is fluffy and loamy. The soil is fluffy. But we'll get that under control. I could have sworn it was 5 of those right there. The other one. Okay, so it's 5 of the seedlings in there. And let me see, do I have a fork over here? I should. Let's see. This right here. Here's my little fork. There's so much stuff on this table. You can't see it, but it's stuff all over this table from the last time I planted. And the last time I planted, I kind of moved stuff around. My little forks. Forgot my little fork. Okay. These are the little forks I was talking about. I use these to pull the seedlings out of the soil. And it helps me from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeps me from like really making the seedlings. You know, I just move the soil around like so. And then once I leave them, move it around, I pull them, and I move them to the side. And if soil stay on them, I keep the soil on them. If it don't, I just let them do what they do. Yep, so that's 5 seedlings. This one don't look too good. So I'm not gonna even bother with it because it don't look good anyway. And then I'll spray this again and close it back up to see if any more come out. Because I put a lot. And I can also just spread some seeds on here, some more different kinds of seeds. If I really felt like there is another one right there. But it ain't big enough yet. So, oh, I was almost going to destroy my little property. Okay, so let me quit doing extra shit. Excuse my language. Here we go. So, I'll make a little hole. And I'll grab one by the leaf. And it still has soil on it. If you can you see that? Can you see that? You probably can't. I'll do it like this. Like that. You just drop it in the hole. Move the dirt around it. And that's what I usually do. Then I water it in. Pull it up. Water it in. And usually that's what I usually do. And they usually turn out pretty good. And I can show you the ones that I've done. Every other one that I've done like this. And they took up. I try not to touch the root. But these came out pretty weird this time. So I don't want to. I want the root to go all the way in there. So can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. That's what I do. And then there's another one. Put this, I know you probably saying, why does she need all of that rosemary? I don't need it all. I just need to have it, because I just throw seeds around because I didn't think they was going to germinate in the first place because I thought it was too late to. I figure if I could get at least 5 plants to put around my yard because I want a lot of the rosemary, then I will be on point. Because I couldn't get the rosemary last year, so that's why I excessively oversold. Because I couldn't get it last year, and I didn't know that I could propagate what my daughter's friends sent me some, and I didn't know that I could propagate it. So, of course, we cooked with it, and then she let hers dry out, so I couldn't go and get hers. She gave me some. So that's what happened last year to the rosemaries. And I got some other stuff in the hydroponics. I want to try it in the hydroponics and see if I can grow it indoors, the herbs that is. And then once they get big enough, transfer them outside because I want an herb bed. I really don't want my herbs in a bed. I want them in ground. So I'm thinking about doing some type of bed in ground and it'll be just for my herbs. So that's what I want to do. And when I do my herb bed, I want them to come back every year. So I'll water those in. Now we got 1, 2, 3 over there. And I'm gonna close this and let it keep germinating rosemary, I guess. And if I have too many, I have a cousin. If I have too many, I have a cousin that she grow too. Well, I got 2 cousins that grow. One on my mom's side and one on my dad's side. And that's what my grandmother. This is my grandmother's house, and she used to grow. Yeah, she used to grow in the backyard back there, and she used to pick me up every Friday to help her in the garden. So when I started gardening, I knew a little bit, but I didn't know a lot because all I got to see was her putting the flowers in the bed. I didn't see her start any seeds or nothing like that. But I was there when she was putting this stuff in the ground And she grew in ground, of course. We had fruit trees, we had vegetables, we had grapes, everything you can think of she had in the backyard. And there's evidence of it back there. But once she passed, they stopped taking care of and everything. They had the trees cut down because of the plumbing or whatnot. And yeah, so that's why I don't want to plant any trees back there. But I do have a pecan tree that everybody comes for pecans during the holiday, which I'm gonna stop that because they want you to go out there and get the pecans for them, and if you want them, go out there and get them. You know, I go get them when I need them, so you should too. You getting them for free. That's how I feel. If you don't work in the garden, you don't get nothing from the garden. But anyway, let me be quiet. That's another story. Uh, uh, I'm tired of going out there trying to get them things, and then you have to beg them to come and get them. Ooh, that's dry. That's really dry. Okay, and this is the Swiss chard, and it's really dry. I'm gonna hydrate these as soon as I get them all planted. There we go. Get it all in there. Yeah. Put you down in there, baby. And there's one. Yeah, they was thriving in this dry soil. And let's get this one out of there. There's the next one. Swiss chard. Two more Swiss chards that I don't know where I'm gonna plant them at. That's okay too, cause I wish I had a car. I would take them to my cousin. Well, I have a car. My car is raggedy. Squirrel. My car is raggedy, but I wish I had a car to go take these to my cousin because I always share with her, but she don't have a car either. She just moved here from Fort Worth. She started a garden in her mom's backyard, so. I'm taking these off because they look a mess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna water these in first. Hopefully this soil will absorb the water. But anyway, that's what I did today. That's what I'm doing today. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Bye.